Greetings everyone, it's me again, Ashwa from Blood and Pictures, and welcome back to Hiveswap Friendsim. Last time we killed Diamond and she looted his corpse. And yeah, that's basically what happened last time. We experienced all possible, or at least all, as far as I know, possible endings with Diamond. And now we go to ARDATA and try all of her possible endings. Let's just fast forward to the first question. Sounds fine, I guess. Get the fuck out of my face and never come back. Rejection! Again! Oh jeez, that was a fast one. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I kinda guessed that she would react that way, but though. Okay. Yeah, dear God, I know, blah blah. Whatever you say. We already went through all of this. You wonder what to do next. After the entire, she showed me the cages and we are in her dungeon. And she wants to make me assembly a table. Get the hell out of there. First you clear your head and try to think innocent thoughts. Fluffy clouds in the sky, ironic some clothes. A winning touchdown pass from the sports, ARDATA'S long black hair spilling over her cloak. Wait. These are not innocent thoughts. Shut it down. Shut it down. There's no time for thinking. You have to act. You hurl the screwdriver at her and run. She calmly lifts her hand toward one of the kids in the cages, and the kid tenses up and lifts a hand in the direction of the screwdriver. The screwdriver freezes mid-air right in front of her ARDATA'S head. Wow, that's skilled. You run up the stairs. She twitches her finger, the caged kid does a full body spasm, and the screwdriver goes sailing toward you. It stabs deep into your leg, and you buckle over, tumbling backwards down the stairs. I noticed that would go kinda bad. You're crumpled heap at the bottom of the stairs, bleeding on. And you think your arm is broken in two places now. That didn't seem very friendly to me. Luckily for you, I'm very determined to make relationships work. Even ones with people who flee simple furniture assembly projects. She stands over you. You attempt to pull the screwdriver out of your leg, but your entire body locks up. You can't move. She holds an outstretched hand just above you. You shouldn't try to move yet. And you certainly shouldn't try to pull that screwdriver. You'll get blood everywhere. To my three little eyes, under the present conditions, it seems to me that only one of us should attempt walking up these stairs. You feel relief. Perhaps she has some alien means of levitating you up the stairs? Wait, no. Your body is tensing up again. It's moving without your permission. You get to your feet without taking the screwdriver out. Wow, that hurts. What is she making you... Wait, what? She can't be. Use both your arms and all your strength and pick her up entirely. The pain from your arm is excruciating. Arms with broken bones are not meant for heavy lifting. What are you implying there, me? The additional weight on your wounded leg isn't great either. You hold her as a groom would hold a bride. She wraps her arms around your neck to hang on to you in what strikes you as an overly familiar manner. She looks directly into your eyes and grins. Wow! Wow, I thought those powers don't work on humans. And yet we're not a human, we're a stick figure basically. So what do I know? This is better. Yet again, it's only loosely canon, so it may just work for convenience of storytelling. Now, onward and upward, new friend. Your legs begin to operate without your consent. They wobble and struggle under the weight. The wound throbs, you lumber back up the long flight of stairs, carrying her all the way. Maybe because she's older and more skilled than Vriska, that's the reason why her powers work. Or it's just her third eye. It's something. Who knows? You take her back to the kitchen and set her down in a chair seated at a table. You didn't think I'd forget about dinner time, did you? Let's put your friendly behavior behind us. Your unfriendly behavior behind us, even. It's a good thing for you that I'm benevolent enough to overlook disgusting acts of betrayal. You may have noticed I keep several friends in my hive who I have similarly forgiven. Consider the transgression blood beneath the aperture. You exhale. Now that she mentions it, yes, you are hungry. Maybe a warm meal will lift your spirits and get this Hereford turbulent friendship back on track. Maybe you'll even get the chance to pull the screwdriver out of your leg. You pull out a chair and attempt to sit down, but your legs lock up, and then you stand again. Apparently this was not the right thing to do. Oh, but why are you sitting? There's cooking to be done. You stagger mechanically over to the fridge and open it. You pull out a large hunk of some sort of alien mystery meat and put it on the counter. With your broken arm, you reach in anguish for a big dangling meat cleaver. You chop the hunk, wincing with each swing of the cleaver. You place the sliced meat in a frying pan, sear it lightly and serve it on a plate very rare, just the way your new friend likes it. You didn't know that's the way she likes it, but you surmise this is what she prefers in a piece of meat, since technically she's the one doing the cooking. You put it on the table in front of her, along with a fork and a knife beside it. Your muscles relax as you apparently are allowed to control your own body again. She does nothing except for look at you with a pleased expression. For you guys who don't notice about me talking about Vriska's powers and not being able to affect humans and stuff, in Homestuck itself, Vriska attempted to control the humans that are characters there in Homestuck, and it didn't work. It might be because there's an entire universe between them. It might be because she's younger. It might be a racial difference because their brains work kind of differently. But that's all up for speculation of the whys. For now, all the way up to now, I thought it was a racial thing. You eye the meat in front of her, then the meat on the counter, and the chair on the other side of the table. What should you do? Prepare a plate for yourself? Is that what she wants you to do? Well, it looks like you're confused. Isn't it obvious what to do next under your own volition? It's hard to read some words with all the I's in it. A good friend would know what to do. In fact, I don't think a good friend would take nearly as long to decide what the right thing to do next is. Pardon me? It actually seems to me that a very rude friend would hesitate for as long as you are hesitating. Or perhaps someone who is not a friend at all. You begin to sweat again. You clearly don't have much time to make your mind up. To make up your mind. If you wait for even a few seconds longer, you will probably be guilty of being a bad friend. Maybe even a dreadful one. That's not the type of person you like to think you are. What will you do? Of course, feed her. Of course. This feels like the only obvious thing to do. She is looking up at you quite expectantly. You reach for the fork with your good arm. You go for the knife with your other. Ow. You can't do it. The arm is much less serviceable when the muscles are not being forced via psychic override to disregard the pain response. Nevertheless, she looks at you patiently and smiles. That's nice of her, you think. Not to be mad about it. You feel like you're growing closer to your new friend by the minute. You put the fork down and pick up the knife with your good arm. You cut the meat into several pieces with a careful sawing motion. You got the knife down and pick up the fork and stab a piece. You put it up close to her mouth. She seems pleased. Very good. Nice technique. Well, seasoned morsels too. She chews the meat with excellent form. She has very good table manners, you think. When she finishes the piece, you slice off some more and continue. The meat looks very good. Your mouth is watering, but she doesn't offer any. Oh well. When it's the right time for you to eat too, you're sure she will let you know. The meal is finished. There is no more meat, except for a few pieces of unchewable gristle, which you did not try to feed her. That would be thoughtless. Very bad service. She reclines and steeples her fingers, looking quite pleased with how the evening has gone so far. You aren't sure why she's laughing. Did you do something funny? Oh my! What a fool! You point at yourself, wondering if she's referring to you. You don't know what you've done that was foolish. If so, you're also still not sure what she finds so amusing. Did I forget to instantly wash the plates? More laughing. I will quit the laughing. She pauses her laughter for a minute or two, then slowly begins to frown. Okay. A faint blue tear rolls down her cheek from her bottom eye. Oh really? The truth is, I don't even know why I'm laughing. This isn't very funny. What's happening here? It was a good dinner. You did a good job, whoever you are. She puts her face in both her hands and sobs quietly. You have no idea what to do about this. You stand there, still holding the fork, feeling a bit useless. There's a lot of pressure, you know, being so respected and admired for your high status in this world. I didn't ask for this. To be superior to so many. Much is expected of you, much is presumed about what your personality will be before you even develop one. You work hard and build a brand based only on what you think people assume you should be like. Sometimes I wonder, am I even that good at being sinister? Could I be more sinister if I tried harder? Is she actually feeling like... Is that true what I'm hearing, or is it like weird self-pity? Maybe this is not my true calling after all. You begin to offer words of sympathy. This all seems heartbreaking to you, your poor new friend, but your jaw muscles contract and your mouth shuts involuntarily. You guess it's not your turn to speak yet? Okay. That works for you. You like to be a good listener to your friends. But what would happen if I changed my brand? If I stopped being so sinister online? My friends and followers will deride and reject me, and my superiors will eat me alive. If I show weakness, if I scale back on my bloodthirsty content? Will I incur the scorn of a wise-ass clown with 100 million of subscribers? What? Are you referring to a specific clown here? Because I can only think of one, and that's the one with the top hat. Forgot his name. Or the one with the axe, actually, but eh. Will I be in a cage someday, listening to a fucking fool honk his horn for likes? No, I must persist. How lonely it is to know this is all I can do until the day I leave this planet. I have no material or sensory comforts left for me here. Until I can get on a ship and fly away, pain is my only solace. Okay. Your hand holding the fork grips it tighter. You're horrified to realize what it is in the process of doing. Wait. Oh no. You bring it down hard on her hand? Okay. Which is placed flat on the table. She doesn't flinch or react in any way. 3 trails of cerulean blood flow from the tines where they pierce her skin. Okay. So there is a sad side to her. She's not only like a mad girl. I guess? That wasn't friendly, you think. But then, you weren't the one who did it, were you? You're so confused. My subscribers are not real friends. They adore me only for my sinister content, the show I provide, my wicked, infectious laughter. I get jealous of them sometimes, because they get to watch my content. It must be thrilling, I think. But maybe I'm just jealous of them because they get to be people who aren't me. This is fucking deep. I know. Apologies if you cannot relate. She pulls the fork out of her hand and lays it gently on the plate of gristle you didn't feed her. The people downstairs in their cages aren't my friends either. They act like they're my friends though, and sometimes I even believe it. But then, don't really want to be friends with me. Nobody does. The only person who has ever really wanted to be my friend, who's ever tried to be, is you. You clear your throat and point to yourself innocently. That's it. I've decided. You have passed the test. You will become my friend, officially. As such, I think a reward is in order. You are overjoyed. Your heart starts racing. You can't believe it. A new real friend. But you don't have much time to enjoy this achievement. Your body is doing something again. To be perfectly honest, I don't know if that's a good thing. You bend down in a strained motion and pick up the plate and fork. You position the plate over your wide open mouth and scrape in all the remaining gristle and begin chewing. It's virtually inedible. Your mouth humors the act of chewing for 2 seconds, and then you swallow all of it in whole, in one painful gulp. I was there. I didn't eat like inedible, thing. Well, I pretty much eat everything from when I have meat instead of the bones itself, and like the things you actually can't eat. So I don't know, yeah, anyway. Tastes like friendship. Aww, friendship. And I'm like, aw, poor her, somehow. Yeah, well, that's it for the true Ardata run, I guess. I guess I failed the last one and this is the true one. Whatever. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it this far. This is actually all I have to offer, I guess. I guess in the downstairs route there's nothing much else to do, because there was only one option. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it so far. If you want to watch the entirety of this entire Let's Play in one whole video, then check out our Patreon down below in our description. And subscribe to us in order to have access to the full hours of Hiveswap Friendship Simulator with every route I've taken so far. And also you will have nice other rewards, like more information about upcoming projects. You will have screenshots and all the other information about other projects, like the game we're doing or the Minecraft server we are having, and all of that good stuff. Also, you will actually help us out and make better content for the future, and maybe even release more, bigger, greater things than only Let's Plays and everything of that with your Patreon money. Anyway, that's all I have to ramble for now. I'm sorry that I mentioned my Patreon in every single one of these videos. That's just because if you really are interested in the entire thing, there it is. Anyway, I sincerely love all of you guys, and we'll see each other in the next video. I can't wait for more Hiveswap. Cheerio!